What indeed? Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess I should open up Among Us then.
You should open up the Among Us. That. I also.
Hydez streaming Beacon Pines.
Beacon Pines. And sending out all of the general alerts so people know. The random first tweet I come across on Twitter is how to be more gender.
You know? Yeah. 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 Why does Mysterious Idol X Alter not have any NP battery on any of her skills? Why would they do this to us? I'm going to need to have Maeve fuck Spartacus to death.
Why would you do that? On the just
fan.
a bunch of Lechonks.
Yeah. You can press
Hiding spot games and fellow traveler.
Every step taking him further away from everyone and everything he knew, and closer to destiny.
not Destiny.
To be continued.
That game is shit.
Beacon Pines, Pines Harder.
Destiny 2 is better.
Revenge served cold. Second time's a charm?
Also, so 2 charm?
Yes.
Or...
Wait, that's it? This ends with a crummy cliffhanger just when it was getting good?
Yeah.
I was even starting to like Iggy. No way. I refuse to be associated with some never-ending parade of sequels. Let's go back and find something more definitive.
Profitable.
Yeah, it's profitable, but also it's just like, you know, less meaningful, man.
What are you talking about? The remake of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is one of the most meaningful games of all time.
I don't believe you. Anyways, so let's see. So, when are we getting My Boyfriend's a Werecat 3? Are we still waiting on the live action version? Honestly, the live action version, we're just mostly waiting on. There's still not good enough CGI tech. The live action is mostly CGI, mind you. We're doing very Disney live action on this.
Oh no.
And as for getting the third game, that mostly requires me to make the first 2, which I'm being very bad at.
No, you don't gotta make the second one.
I do have to make the first, apparently.
Yeah. Like Goat Sim skipped directly to 3.
Why? What?
Because it's funny.
Okay. Anyways, so...
I'm not pulling that out of my ass, right? Yeah. Yeah, Goat Simulator 3.
So we got...
It's an action video game, and the sequel to Goat Simulator.
So we have 3 options here. We can go back to this option and refuse.
Hell yeah. I vote for that one, because it's the first one.
When we pushed Iggy into the puddle of goo, instead we could tickle, and that'll do something different. Or
Strange push him into the puddle?
So this choice was being made by the cat girl. Acting strange was her just like acting kind of like an antisocial weirdo, and that led to the confrontation just getting more physical, and then we pushed Iggy into the schmooze, and then he got older.
Okay.
So no clue what Tickle's gonna do. And then this one, we either... Basically, it's either the rain breaks or it doesn't, and we either go home or not. Honestly, I'm going to go with refuse.
Hell yeah.
Luca had no choice but to refuse Iggy's request.
Luca had no choice but to refuse Iggy's request.
That's what I said.
His grip and reached for the walkie-talkie in his pocket. A wild delight crept onto Mr. Kerr's face. That's a good lad. Now, radio
right,
for help.
that's what the context was.
Iggy begged Luca with his eyes one last time, but Luca pressed the button and called out. We need help. Mr. Kerr is in danger. It wasn't long before they were once again surrounded by clipboards. Mr. Kerr sighed with relieved frustration. There you are. You really are a worthless lot, aren't you? Mirror, now.
Wow.
Luca dutifully produced an ornate ivory hand mirror, and Mr. Kerr began preening his tousled hair.
Wow, literally the first thing he does as soon as he gets out of a life or death situation.
Ah, that's
Fucking
better.
Lord.
Mr. Van Horn, I applaud your sharp thinking under duress. I'll put in a good word for you with the founder. Take them away.
The founder?
A swarm of hands overpowered Luca. The last thing he saw
Ellen?
before a cloth bag was pulled over his head was the defeated look on Iggy's face. The end. I think this was one of those times where doing the right thing was the wrong thing.
So there we go.
Are you fucking kidding? Okay. All right,
Yeah.
so that's just a dead end period. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wonderful. You were close. That's hot bullshit.
Yeah, so now it's either tickle or break.
You know, fuck it. Let's stick with the right side.
So tickle.
Make an imbalance as hell tree. Everyone loves trees.
Iggy took a step forward towards Luca, a sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fist clenched. Some things up Beacon Pines were very different from the city, but a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought, well, it's time to bust out the...
Gun.
Tickles or the strange? Bust out the tickles.
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Beck then produced a Glock.
Hey Tish, want to see something cool?
Yup.
Check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
What the? Tish, is she tickling you?
Yup. Yup.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
What the fuck is this character?
Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
Bye.
What? What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us? Did you invite Big Mac's voice actor? Yeah, it turns out that's actually what Alex is known for. I picked him off the lot of My Little Pony after they canceled the show.
I actually voiced all of the ponies.
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them.
All of the ponies.
Anyways, do your best Twilight Sparkle then.
Spikerino, we gotta write the letter, yay! and then she hits him with a club.
Pitch perfect. No one could tell the difference between you and Tara Strong. Anyways.
Yeah,
His eyes
exactly.
darted around,
I'm a fucking
realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. Mm-hmm. See you around, new kid.
Iggy kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
No! No! Oh! This
Whoa.
is the worst thing that could have happened. Also, you did summon the brony.
I did summon the bronies. They're going to commission you without reading the TOS. That reminds me, I did draw a My Little Pony TF like years ago.
Like with pony version of Scout?
No. No, it was pony version of me. Anyways.
From Team Fortress?
Little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your hair.
Beck shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Oh.
Yeah, luckily she only got like just a bit of it on her hair.
Okay, weird.
Is it bad? It depends. What are your feelings about having a more mature, refined look? Oh god.
Chapter 4. The Best Policy. Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he can make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, Rollo went missing on this branch, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we got fucking no one.
Yeah. Also, Hydez. Yeah,
Oh.
Vincent is currently MIA. He's not statewide, just stated that he couldn't show up on time. So inevitably he will show up, and we can explain to him what happened. Which
I
is
thought Dies was talking about how you just lost the cat.
that too. We also just lost the cat. Is this going to have choose your own adventure style path situation like Path of Destinies? Oh yeah, like
It's been doing that.
yeah, like go over here. Here's the branching paths we're on. We're currently right about here, more or less.
They really don't branch off very much. Like, usually with these sorts of things, you run into, like, a bunch of different branches, and you end up having to go to things, right?
Well, yeah, but jump in the puddle. Yeah, no, there is an invisible wall. I cannot jump in the schmooze.
Grab it.
Ah, fuck, I think this was Vincent. Luca, what the hell are you doing out there? Out here? And why'd that kid with the grey hair just run past us in a panic?
Roxy and Fitz looked drained.
Sell it for a high price.
Hell yeah. Something and capitalist pilled. I don't know what the first word's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
That's Beck. I don't care who she is.
Why?
What happened? We were just helping look for Rollo. Luca, I need you to start telling me the truth.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling.
We were doing that, though,
This was the most
right?
intense Luca had ever seen her.
Yeah, I know, but she's...
Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca.
We're running out of time.
In a torrent of rambled words and
Branch
tears,
is about to
Luca
be
broke
culled.
down.
Rollo and I weren't just playing in Weepwood yesterday. Oh yeah, because he didn't say the actual full story when Rollo went missing.
Oh yeah.
We were investigating lights at the old Valentine warehouse. But someone was there in a strange suit. We hid in the dumpster and a heavy bag dropped on us.
Right.
I think it was a body. So we ran, but we got split up. And I ran home. And it's all my fault. And now my best friend may never come back.
And I don't.
You were
remember
the
what
school.
This one's voice where it was.
What do you think this thing would sound like?
Was it Meatwad?
Yes, go with Meatwad.
Wow. Just wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca.
It's not your fault, Luca. Rollo's gonna be okay, I promise.
Roxy drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this.
Hell yeah.
Luca, go home. But I wanna help. It's too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around. I have to do
Roxy
something.
tried to think of the safest place to send Luca.
West Dakota.
You go back to that little tree house you two like to play in. Wait there in case Rollo shows up. Sound like a plan?
Luca wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now scoot.
You really believe his story?
What other option do I have? Hello, Choco Pony.
Hello.
Things
Oh
have...
wow.
What?
Hot damn, Sinclair was right.
Yeah, I did summon the ponies.
Yeah. Hey.
Things have been strange around here, leading up to the festival.
My dad has been acting weird lately.
My dad?
My dad. We're already than normal.
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Oh, don't touch the puddle. Why is it so cold here?
This place gives me the willies.
Declare my name is for clairvoyant. Okay, wait at the treehouse till Rollo shows up.
Oh my god, Maybu just has no... Well, not... Everyone other than Maybu just has
Oh,
no
wrong
fucking
button.
end game.
Gotta remember what all the buttons are, not that this is a very button-intensive game.
No, it's super intense. I went soup.
Can he go back? No, he cannot go back the way we went.
Ariotto Mairabu. Here she goes. The steel of oppression, the terror of domination.
The Valentine Mansion loomed over every other building in town.
Every other
Both
building in town.
figuratively and literally.
But yeah, how's your day been, Alex? I don't think I asked that earlier.
Pretty
Luca
standard.
peeked up at the
Woke
beehive.
up, worked.
It appeared to be deserted.
I had a dentist appointment.
Riveting. No, that's...
Yeah.
Oh! Choco
Damn, two of them.
Choco Pony is also an
Humphrey
Alex.
jumped with a start.
We are multitudinous.
Yes. Well, how has your day been, Choco Pony? Oh no, Mr. Nun Creed. Whoa, don't sneak up on an old fella like that. Well, I only like it when older women sneak up on me like that. Oh nice, Las Vegas Fur Con. Do some drawing tonight.
Hell yeah.
I need to go to more furry conventions.
The brain poisoning for me is so bad. I glanced over that and straight up just thought it said New Vegas Fur Con. And I was like,
Oh.
yeah, wait, New Vegas is real.
I was like, that is what... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no, because New Vegas is technically different from Las Vegas, even though it's basically just Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like Las Vegas, except it's controlled by a libertarian.
Alex, it's just Las Vegas.
Yeah, I know. I don't know anything.
Alex, you didn't need to volunteer that information.
Why not? I gotta.
Sorry. Who are you talking to? What?
Luca motioned to the phone booth.
Oh, no. I was just checking because I thought I heard it ring. But the dang thing never does, of course. Yeah, I never see anyone use it, really. The whole thing was a waste of money, if you ask me.
Money.
Any word from Rolo yet? Not yet. Long time for a... The fuck is this music? Long time for a boy to lose his way.
Like from Kill la Kill?
I don't know. Rolo knows those woods too well to get lost. I suppose you're right. The silly boy's antics have the whole town worried sick. Antics? We all know Rolo likes to play his little pranks. You think this is a prank?
Bro?
What other possible explanation could there be?
Weird capitalist science clone zombies?
The fact that you're correct is just very much something.
Yeah.
Do a Dr. Henry Killinger voice. I'll try to remember Dr. Henry Killinger. He's not playing a prank and he didn't get lost. Someone took him, I know. How would you know that, you silly Billy? Unless... Luca, is there something else you know?
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder.
Silly Billy, if there is something you know, something that could help your friend, you need to tell folks. Oh.
Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face.
I need an adult. I am an adult, silly Billy.
There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all.
Grandmother, specifically.
It was subtle,
God
but
damn.
Luca could sense something eating away at him.
There was a blank lurking behind those eyes. Oh no!
Sewer man. Sewer man. No.
There was a shame lurking behind those eyes.
There was a sewer
There was
man.
a shame lurking behind those eyes. A deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rolo, maybe he could help.
Yesterday, Rolo and I were messing around the old Valentine warehouse.
Mr. Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
Both of you? Dr. Henry Killinger, you were with Rolo when you went missing. Not exactly. I was hiding in the dumpster. The dumpster? What were you doing in there?
Hiding.
At first we were just looking around. Then someone in a strange yellow suit came up and dumped something on us. We both got scared and ran. That was the last I saw of him. You got scared by some garbage? Well, that's why I don't go skulking around in someone's dumpster.
I know.
But it wasn't garbage. I think it was a body. I'm sure it was just some trash. No, there was a name tag.
And a hand.
It said Deep Engineering.
Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders slumped.
I wish you hadn't have said that.
A
Yep,
deep
here we go.
sigh bellowed from his chest.
I'm slipping into French aristocrat. Yeah. Like, the only part of Dr. Henry Killinger I remember is just the fact that the way he'd say his name. Dr. Henry Killinger. This is my magic motorbog. Why did you have to? I tried, Luca. God knows I tried to keep you safe.
Luca attempted to take a step back, but Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
But you Van Horns just can't help yourself, can you? We were all so close to be being done with this.
With a firm shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luca into the phone booth.
What are you doing? It's out of my hands now.
The door latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
Shit.
As Luca pounded the glass, the floor dropped from under his feet. The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule plummeting at gravity's whim. Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. Two large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view. Luca heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom. He knows too much. The end. Wait. No. This isn't the end.
No.
I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else.
Okay, so shame was not the correct answer. And we've now done every branch except for this one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
I feel like at some point I am probably going to get tired of the narrator at the end of each route, end of each bad end rather, just starting off like, no, what? No, that can't be it. Every single time.
Yeah. Beck called to Luca before he made his way past the gate. Wait up, I'll walk you home. Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rollo could be prickly around new people. But Beck seemed cool. Rollo would warm up to her eventually. Probably. Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.
Sure, you can meet Rollo. You're not going home? No, I promised Rollo I'd tell him about...
Stopped himself mid-sentence.
Fortnite funny moments.
Promise you tell him what? Spit it out, bub. We're thick as thieves now. If there's a juicy secret, you gotta tell me. Okay. Young up to the treehouse and I'll tell you both what happened. Heck yeah. Okay.
Does she know
Luca
where
saw
the
Beck
treehouse is?
skulking by the gate.
So you're telling me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place? It's mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that.
Me when I'm
Big-
talking to people about Breath of the Wild.
But don't worry, Tears of the Kingdom will have content.
Hopefully.
Right?
Hopefully.
Right?
I'm shitting my pants every day thinking about it.
I hope there's actual content. Big spiked gate, looming mansion, rich reclusive owners. It even smells shady.
Beck grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
Mark my words, you decadent nightmare house. You will reveal your secrets to me!
What the fuck?
Okay then.
This is not how this goes.
What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. That's Eris Valentine. Yes, her dad literally named her Eris. Who's she talking to? Shh. Okay. Once again, this was another Vincent character. I expect you to return that suit in working order. Of course. As long as everything proceeds as planned. There is nothing to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. If that means making some unsavory alliances, so be it. I couldn't agree more. There comes a time to suspend hostilities. I'll deal with our common threat. Now this is what I'm talking about.
Beck's voice was an excited whisper.
Proper shady stuff. Someone in a suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously? Shh. You do understand that when this all inevitably fails, I will deny everything. I wouldn't expect anything less of you. You just worry about your part in this and let me handle the rest. I can't wait to see that look on that Rube Kerr's face. Yes, the truth will come to light. I'm still surprised that you're so comfortable with the potential collateral damage. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that change is painful. Wow, I was expecting shady. That's just like straight out supervillain talk. If you don't mind me asking, why are you doing all of this?
The mysterious figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners.
I wonder who it could be.
Family?
A chill ran down Luca's spine. His vision blurred. Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
An answer I can certainly respect. Yes, I'm going to...
Hustled her hair back under the face mask.
Oh, it's so silly, I love it.
Yeah.
Grandma is what it was, if I recall.
Yeah.
Just remember, keep everything nice and normal until the festival. I don't need lessons in rousing suspicion.
Glenn gave Eris a curt nod and disappeared into the night. Chapter 5. What big ears you have. Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet.
What big... Okay, random Red Riding Hood quote.
After checking to make sure the coast was
Because,
clear,
you know, the grandma.
Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
I mean, yes, yes, thank you.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Are you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit? That was my grandma.
Big rip.
Oh. That was your... Oh. Yeah. Okay, well... I'm sure there is a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this. Let's just go to the treehouse and figure that things out there. Lead the way.
Yeah, roll the treehouse. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Let's go to not the treehouse, but the game will not let me not go to the not treehouse. Oh, these fuckers again.
I was the fuckers, right?
Yes, you were.
Okay.
Dr. Henry Killinger. For the last time, there is nothing to worry about.
Of course we're not worried.
The clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
He's dotting our I's, crossing our T's.
Why are you all the same person?
Why are you all the same person?
Well, maybe try
Bro.
minding your P's and Q's.
Mr.
Thanks.
Gottfried, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
If there's anything you need knowing, you'll know it.
Absolutely. If you just sign here acknowledging everything is accurate, we'll be out of your hair in a flash. Literally.
Oh, for the love of...
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
There. And would you like my eternal soul as well?
Yes.
The clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility, then broke into laughter as they walked away.
I mean, yeah, I'm using the Dr. Henry Killinger voice for him. Hi, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, let me give you some advice, silly Billy. The next time someone you don't know asks to hear your thoughts, give him a good hard bop right there on the Kissinger. Oh, Gran tells me to just keep away from the clipboards. That's good, that's good. You have a very smart, intelligent, and sexy grandmother, I must say.
Don't be thick, even.
Your Gran is a smart lady, Luca. And speaking of which, better run along home now. Too dark to be wandering on your own.
There are two of us. Oh.
Okay, strong bad, mind you.
Right.
The answers you seek will be revealed to you in due time. Question is, the figure in tone, are you prepared to live with the truth?
I love how perfect your strong bad impression is.
Among Us.
Oh, I can probably go in and watch the crappy history museum.
Yeah, you should do it. Come on, it's funny. I forgot you could do that.
Yeah. Just...
I forgot a lot of things, actually. We only play this game once a week.
Sharper Valentine, a celebration of excellence.
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town.
Do you not have, just perfect memory of video games, Alex?
And that is why
You know
cannot
what?
tell
You're
the
right. I
story of
forgot
Beacon
that I
Pines
remember
without
everything
telling the
video
story
game
of one
related
Sharper
absolutely
Valentine.
perfectly.
Good.
Kevin Sharper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community
Sharper's
dedicated to a
keen
better
intellect and
tomorrow.
strong fiber.
In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here, in Beacon Pine. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's
got
Fertilizer
shit.
Company became the lifeblood of a town
Right on the
yearning
ground.
for purpose. But then tragedy struck, a scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Sharper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
But one foul
Alex has a perfect recollection of every single lesson of Vivek from Morrowind, hence him finding the hidden confession of the Tribunal. I mean, yes, Alex, inform us of Vivek.
He's like half Chimer and half Dunmer, except, they're the same, so it's really just a skin color thing. And there was a bunch of weird sex stuff, and he just kind of floats and threatens an entire city with a meteor.
Oh, yeah.
You can kill him and get like a weird unfinished version of the fucking hand.
Better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse. Okay, fine.
Like a Daedric gauntlet.
Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. You're Z.
Have you noticed how all the perennial harvest folks order the same drink?
Decaf cappuccino with extra foam. Why?
I don't know. Just thought it's a little odd.
Pretty weird for sure. I mean, not as weird as the fact that they're all clones of each other, but none of us are acknowledging that, so I guess,
Well, the customers all was right. See you bright and early tomorrow.
I can't wait.
I can.
The Last Chance Diner. That is a name.
Fucking love waiting. You ever just wait? We had to wait one time, shit was great. I'm waiting right fucking now. Blade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed is coming out next week. We'll finally find out what Riku knows.
Have you tried not caring?
No. No.
William Kerr and Gus Valentine
No.
proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner.
Okay, Alex, you'll be this guy since Vincent's not here. Because I'm Kerr.
It's all coming together quite nicely.
I couldn't have done it without you.
The mayor gave a half-hearted shrug.
I'm not so sure about that. Also, could you, never speak?
Nonsense! That reminds me, I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contributions.
Yeah, she has been indisposed. Late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't much like me, does she? For whatever reason, I don't understand why anyone wouldn't like me.
He just puts his big guy just puts his shoulder on the hyena and is like,
I got bad news for you, Kerr. Literally no one likes you.
Impossible!
Literally no one. Oh no, that's not it at all. She's just been busy.
Of course, of course! Regardless, I would be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks on to her. The History Museum adds a real air of import to the whole affair. And we couldn't very well celebrate the story of Beacon Pines without including the Valentines. Why do you talk like that?
Not leave yet.
No!
Great man.
You're darn tootin' he was.
Kerr locked his arm on Gus's shoulder.
Please no.
But I mean, the entire Valentine family.
Don't touch me.
Present company included.
I don't want any part of this.
Too
Can I
bad!
ask you something, Mr. Kerr?
Call me William.
I will not.
Ask away!
Mr. Kerr, why are you doing all this?
Gosh, I've never felt one needed a compelling reason to throw a party.
Not just the festival. All of this. There's gotta be 100 down on their luck towns out there. As perennial harvest so invested in helping Beacon Pines.
You know what I love the most about the agricultural business?
No.
The fact that we basically can abuse our workers like they're slaves! Seriously, look it up, it's fucked.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Like most Americans. Seeds!
I feel like I'd need to do something about that, legally speaking, if I had heard that.
If I paid you $20, no you wouldn't.
I want your money. Seeds.
Yep, little bundles of potential.
With a glimmer in his eye, Kerr gestured grandly toward the horizon.
Glimmer.
You treat a seed right, nurture it, feed it. It can grow into something truly special.
You see potential here?
Undoubtedly, potential for exploitation.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
The seed of great exploitation is already under our feet.
I feel like I should just leave.
All it needs is a little nudge. And the right leadership, of course.
Oh.
Good night, Mayor Valentine. I almost slipped up there.
Okay, he's leaving. Oh, God.
Old Pickler's Pond.
Just gonna pretend I don't see those children. They're not real.
You don't pretend to see anything, do you, Mr. Mayor Valentine?
Nope.
This is...
Especially since you already left and went into the other building, so there's no way you could be talking to me now.
Oh, I'm a hallucination! You've snapped!
Pretend I don't hear any of this.
Oh, this is nice. Woo! Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further from here. So what's your buddy Rolo like? Rolo, he's... I don't want to compare him to Eric Cartman, because that would be rude. But have you've ever seen South Park? This vaguely takes place in the 1920s. No. Well, then never mind. Yeah, that's not particularly helpful.
Not helpful.
Sorry, I've just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny even when he's not trying to be. Mostly when he's not trying. When he is trying to be funny, I mean, it's also funny, but not intentionally.
Got him.
Things have been tough for his family since the foul harvest. It's not time you tell me what this foul harvest thingy is. It's kind of a long story.
It's really not.
Hit me with the highlights. Okay. There used to be a fertilizing company here called Valentine's. They were kind of a big deal. Ooh, big deal fertilizer. Yeah, the town was in the pocket of big fertilizer.
Big fertilizer.
It was a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked. Farmers loved it. So Valentine's grew and grew. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in town either worked for Sharper Valentine or used his fertilizer. Things were good. I'm sensing a big but.
Yeah, that's my grand.
Yeah, around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died. And something changed. Changed how? That could have been a bad batch. Maybe it was the water, or air, or soil. Nobody knows. But all the crops died. And everyone blamed the Valentines. The foul harvest? Yep. The fertilizer company went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs. And sheesh. And this is vaguely in the 1930s. I meant to say 30s earlier. And, yeah, that would check out. Great Depression and all that jazz. Next year, the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's sort of a crapshoot what happens. And no one knows why? Nope. I take it Rolo's farm got the short end of the stick. Yep, for some reason their farm was hit harder than others. Well, that sucks. Things have gotten better since Perennial Harvest came to town. The Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. Yep, first thing they did was give the town a deep scrub. They even put us up in hotels, one town over for a week while they decontaminated the groundwater. Okay, so
Yeah.
that would be when they replaced the entire fucking town.
Yep. this.
We better get going. And by we better get going, excuse me while I go into a memory. Oh yeah, so
Oh shit! Did
Luca
Hydez miss
tied a bent
the big
nail
thing?
onto the line.
yeah.
If all you have is a
Yeah.
hammer,
Yeah, they replaced the town.
Yeah. Turns out, like, the real Beacon Pines is, like, somewhere in the forest. Oh. Yeah, thank you, I forgot. It's somewhere in the forest.
Luca tied a bent. If all you
And it's apparently just perpetually frozen over.
Yep.
But yeah.
Hell yeah!
Apparently-
You got a summon ticket.
Yep. It's a photo of you and Uncle Joseph. Let me see that. Looking at those two young fools. Ended up at the bottom of the pond. Who can say? Some things are just hard to explain. I miss Uncle Joseph. He doesn't come fishing with us anymore. He's busy with his new job at Valentine's.
Oh no.
What's a new job got to do with him fishing with us? It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. Agile anchor. Well, that's quite a haul. Feels like good time to pack up. Aw, just a little bit longer. If things lasted forever, they might not feel special, huh? I guess. I'll make you a deal, buckaroo. If you ever feel like you need to talk about anything at all, you just say, let's go fishing, and I'll know what you mean. Yeah, I'm ending this memory. You're not allowed to have this memory anymore. Like a secret password? I'm trapped in eternal stasis in this memory, Luca. I want to die.
You need to let go.
It wasn't your fault. Top secret.
I mean,
Neat.
it kind of was.
I mean, was it? We don't really know. I don't think it was his fault.
I don't know.
Luca gently first.
Look at gently, good first.
Okay, well, apparently my memory dad ejected me from the memory, so we can go now.
Hell yeah!
You
No
were-
more memory debt.
You were just standing there in place for like 10 minutes. The memory banter between us made me think of a messed up manga about family with amnesia.
I am unfamiliar with that one. Tell you that much.
Okay, Alex, you're Rolo.
It's about time. I was about to give up and go home. Who's the new kid?
Name's Beck. You must be Rolo.
Nope. I see my reputation precedes me.
I love when the Ikos family's deadly sins. I'll have to look into that later.
Welcome to Mission Control.
Yeah, I love when you do like random gags where you spit something out and it's the exact opposite of what they say.
Yeah.
Rolo waggled his head with pride.
I was doing that one thing from the old Disney movies, which is actually a giant artistic flex. That was really neat when I learned about that.
Oh yeah, yeah, the weird head wobbling thing.
Yeah, like the head wobbling while they're talking kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because that's basically just the artist, the fucking animator showing off, like, hey, I can do this. This is actually really hard when you know what you're doing.
You'll find we've spared no expense in construction. Except for all the expenses that we spared in construction.
I've seen worse looking piles of junk.
Thanks. Hey, Luca, you know the security concerns we talked about?
Yeah.
While I was waiting, I made some improvement. Let me lock this baby down for a little test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days. There's crims out there. Yeah, can't get up here now, can ya? Yeah, the window.
That's Among Us. Among Us. That's the sound from Among Us. That's the emergency meeting sound from Among Us. Bup, 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 bup. Bup, bup.
Bop bop.
Bup, bup. Yeah. Oh, that's right. The soundboard. Hold on.
Oh no. No.
There we go.
I shouldn't have done it. He goes all out, doesn't he?
Just this once.
Always. Lavish.
Oh, that's great. What the fuck? Yeah, the weird pseudo 3D physics are kind of odd. The treehouse security ad. Luca, you'll need to take your shoes off and go through the scanner anytime you want to go in the treehouse.
How did he actually set that up? Like, what Rube Goldberg machinery are we not seeing that made that security system work?
You know. He's probably just behind the wall, just moving everything manually when he sees you hit the thing.
That's not a very good security system, then.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can find those at Costco.
I mean, it isn't a very good security system in the first place. All you need to do is hit the targets. They're literally targets. Oh, you can find those at Costco.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where do you guys get all this junk in the first place?
Costco.
There's a guy in town. God damn it. God damn it. There's a guy in town named Jeff who trades us junk for snacks. Don't worry, it's not the correct spelling, so he's safe. That's good. Junk food for junk. Nice.
Oh! Pretty sweet security, right?
It was imaginative. I'll give you that.
Luca, are we sure we can trust the new recruit? Oh,
Hey.
I'll vouch for her. Woo!
Yo.
Does anyone else say Jeff as Geoff instead of Jeff?
I feel like
We should, morally.
most people probably do until you meet someone named Jeff, at which point they're just like, oh my god, just say Jeff. At the very least, that was my experience.
Yeah, definitely. Real. Alright, so we're doing bacon?
Yeah, we're doing Beacon Pines.
Bacon points? Alright, what's going on?
Okay.
All three Chunguses have united.
Yeah, so we did the various branches. This one, when you refuse, it just leads to a bad ending, where you help them out, and then Kerr's like, thanks! Someone bring me a mirror. Fixes his hair. Perfect! Anyways, throw them in the gulag. And then
I
he,
love the gulag.
and he throws you in the gulag.
No,
And then
don't open the fucking
This
door.
one, when we did Ticklish, she tickles the Rhino Girl, which causes the Rhino Girl to run away. And then after the Rhino Girl runs away, Iggy's like, well, shit, I've been outnumbered. So then runs away, but first he kicks the puddle, which sprays some of the schmooze onto her.
Oh, no.
Which, luckily, it does seem to only have gotten into her hair a little bit. But now she has like a giant patch of gray hair.
Honestly, it didn't really look bad. It was just kind of like a forehead tuft that was gray.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could have easily just been an intentional hair highlight.
Yeah. But then
Right.
she ran off, and then Rolo's sister came in and is like, okay, what actually happened with Rolo? We can't find him.
Yeah.
And then
that's the thing.
then he
He's
told
still captured.
then he told her the truth. And then we were going to. He said, go back to the treehouse and wait for him. So we were doing that, but on the way we ran into Mr. Nuncreed.
Oh, the sexual assault man.
Yeah, who had like a weird look in his eyes, which we apparently we could only pick the word shame. So we ended up telling him everything, and then he's like, "I really wish you hadn't told me that, Luca." Pushes you into the fucking phone booth, which is actually a secret tunnel to some like lab basement, and then he's just on the intercom with a bunch of the hazmat suits being like, "He knows too much." And then end.
Oh, gee, okay. So he's involved in the shits, naturally.
Yes. So then and obviously can't continue with that branch, so we went back to here. Which we were going back to hang out with Luca, but on the way we got a cutscene where it turned to Eris was chatting with someone in a hazmat suit about their supervillain evil plans or whatever, like some mystery nonsense, and then dramatic reveal, the person in that hazmat suit, your grandma.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
that's what's happening.
Wait, who was talking to him?
Eris. Eris was talking with
Eris.
grandma. Yeah.
Paris Valentine.
Oh, okay.
And apparently they were talking about being in going against Kerr for some reason. So Eris and Grandma don't work with Kerr, but they're doing something.
Yeah, well, that's good to know, because I was already thinking, because there's another side to this conspiracy. And I knew the grandma was in there because, the earlier scenes. And I was actually thinking coming in here, I'm like, wait, so, because the Valentines wouldn't be with Kerr because, that's the other rival corporation or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but it's good to know that, so they're in with them, I guess.
Yeah. They have not hinted at Gran. That was a thing I thought maybe Gran was actually just your mom having gotten aged.
Up.
But they have not
Strong
stated that or made any hints at that. That's just kind of a... We know that...
Canon.
Yeah, we know there is an aging goo, and Grandma is suspicious as fuck, and his mom disappeared. And the way they worded it was her grandma showed up after her mom disappeared, which could line up. But anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we got to Rolo's place. He showed off his wicked new security system, which was not just throwing a bunch of tin cans at a bunch of targets until the ladder came back down. And then we got into, and then we're talking.
So now proper introductions then instead of friend fights.
Yes.
Thank God. So the shithead trio is here.
Yes.
Alright, I guess I will resume my Luca duties.
Yep.
Okay. Il voucher.
Thanks, I guess.
Oh, Luca, you promised to fill me in about the Valentine warehouse.
Oh yeah, also Nuncreed is now, so when you get around to Nuncreed, voice him like he's Dr. Henry Killinger.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is there a Y to that, or?
There's just something Dias Volt suggested I do for the voice, which I did my best attempt at, and now I'm passing that duty on to you.
Okay, well I don't know if I can do it either, because
Yeah. I just kept repeating stuff like, I'm Dr. Henry Killinger, and this is my magic Motobog.
Here's the thing. Secretly, I'm not good at voice acting. I don't know if you noticed.
No, you're very good at it. Anyways.
It's true.
Luca sucked in a long breath.
Oh no!
Longest. So, like I said, there was someone there,
What were they doing?
Crack. I don't know, but the place was lit up and active.
Active?
Yeah.
Maybe they were
Correct.
squatters.
That would explain the cocaine, but I don't think so. It seemed more organized.
Organized squatters?
When the man pulled me in, I saw some sort of equipment running. I told him to hurry up and catch it. And then it worked.
Yeah, it's okay if you aren't good, Vincent. You've got the deepest voice, at least, says Dias.
The deepest voice.
Among Us.
Among Us.
They played the Among Us emergency, the emergency alarm sound. You know that one.
Yeah, they played alarm.wav number 3, and Alex lost his shit.
It was so good. A man pulled you in?
Yeah, but they get away. They definitely get away.
You keep saying it was a man. They were wearing a mask, right?
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I don't believe in genders.
Then it could have been a woman.
How did you get away?
Well, pronouns and bio much? Come on. They grabbed a rock or something and broke their mask. They let go and I ran, and it took ass.
Dang.
Dang!
That's intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma.
Yeah, that's the other part. On our way here, Beck and I saw Eris Valentine meeting with Gran, wearing the same sort of hazmat suit.
Rollo let out a
Amogus.
low whistle.
And they weren't there for idle chit chat. It was a proper clandestine meeting.
So let me get this straight. I'm basically in some place that I don't remember the Forspoken opening. There's an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse. Mark has that thing memorized, I'm pretty sure. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit. You're talking to a cuff, and then you saw your gran in the same suit talking to Eris Valentine. First name Eris, real?
Pretty bitch.
Yeah, you do that now.
I'm beginning to think this town is kind of awesome.
Rollo and Luca shot back a look.
No offense.
And so we can logically conclude aliens or alien zombies have infiltrated the town, and their leader is your gran, and she tried to murder you.
First of all, and for the last time, there are no aliens.
You can't prove that.
Mm-hmm. Second, it couldn't have been my gran at the warehouse.
Devil's proof.
I broke that person's mask to get away. The mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged, and as we know, every suit only has the one mask to it, and no one is allowed a replacement ever. That's how masks work.
That is how masks work.
Every piece of clothing can only exist once. This is the only sweater that looks like this in the entire planet.
But she's definitely hiding something.
Oh, she's not hiding anything, I tell you that much.
Please stop.
Your gran is thick, but she might be the most boring person in the universe.
Yep, this is great, and I love this.
All she does is sit around all day making jam.
Emphasis on sit.
That was a euphemism, by the way. What could she possibly have to hide?
But she'd sit on me all day. I don't know, we haven't talked much since she moved in, and I kinda wish you would stop that forever.
I could die happy.
Moved in? Your gran isn't from here?
Yeah. No, she came a few months back to take care of me after.
After his mom went missing.
Did you know your gran before?
Okay, you go early into something. Not really, you know. It'd been years since I'd seen her.
Luca, don't take this the wrong way.
I won't.
But are we sure your gran is on the up and up?
Luca gazed out the window.
I'm just saying. Sounds like strange stuff has been happening since she showed up.
You could say the same thing about your family. Where's your dummy thick grandma, But you're right. Luca, your gran is hiding something. And Pa always says, quote, folks only bury stuff worth digging up, end quote.
Clearly your pa's never been camping.
We need to investigate your house.
What does that have to do with camping? I'm confused.
Oh, well, you
Then
see,
you take
people
a shit in a
like to
hole, and then you have to
Oh.
bury your shit.
Oh,
bury.
Yeah, that's not really worth digging up.
fair.
Wait, hold on. I have the voice clip.
No. God damn you. I really must, like, hard veto that specific clip.
But
Yeah, that one's bad.
It's bad though.
Yeah, that's why.
That's
Kind of
what
the problem.
makes it good.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Like all
There
the
is
other
no the in there.
like all the other bad ones you've added are bad, but I could at least see a justifiable reason for their existence.
Especially rolling.
You see, that's how it like rolls around, you know? The fact that there is no justification is the justification. It's peak irony.
No, it's
No.
not. Get rid of it.
It's annoying.
Peak irony.
We need to investigate your house.
Speaking of peak, no, here's peak irony. You gotta add in Ohio Poco in there. That's the one you gotta get.
Oh, yeah.
If my grand really is hiding something. Don't you think I would have noticed by now? Like, I live there.
I don't know, Luca. Don't you think you would have noticed that your grandma was one of the hazmat suit people? That seems like a pretty flimsy argument, Luca.
That's
I'm
kind of the
going
whole
to throw you into the sun.
That's kind of the whole point of hiding something.
I guess you're right. I'm still throwing him into the sun. Grand's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear. And we can start getting to the bottom of this. Emphasis on bottom.
Hell yeah. I'm always game for a good snoop.
You can count me in.
Why?
Chapter 6.
Yes.
Secret Lair.
Secret
Layer instead of
layer.
layer.
Summer
All right,
forged
real
ahead,
quick, I gotta get me
but the
going.
nights only seemed to grow colder.
The night
Luca walked home slowly
thingy.
under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows.
Couches.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would be cautious as well because the dark, scary.
Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
Not fold ready. What time is it? Holy shit. Oh, he almost had a different outfit. Roto, what on earth is that? just,
Just
just staring dead into my soul while you're wearing the fucking deerstalker cap like there's nothing wrong with you. You have a date with the sun, Rolo.
I did not know that's the name of the hat. That has some implications now.
Yeah, it does, and I'm sad that I said it, even. Whatever, Sherlock never even actually wore that.
But then why does everyone think he did?
It was in the plays, I think. I think maybe in some of the later movies. Doesn't really matter because it wasn't in
Yeah.
the books.
What was Sherlock Holmes in the public domain in 1930 though?
Maybe some of it? I don't know. Or
I
maybe
al-
not.
I also don't know.
You have no idea. I know it all is now, just about.
Oh no, it all is, like, officially. This year, in fact.
I'm just really sad that we are past the era of if he respects women, we have to copyright it. That was my favorite era.
because apparently that was their excuse for arguing that they still had some copyright on a character who was in the public domain.
Yeah, it's just, it's just great. It's just the fate Sherlock canonically does not respect women, and you know what? I'm into it.
Yeah, again, it's one of the weird breakdowns of like copyright logic when you know it's not like it's a continual release over time and not like a single product.
I miss ash can things. Where people would just pump shit out just to keep copyright, and it'd be like hot garbage would be produced.
Oh fuck! Where the hat?
Yeah, we've just been
You're
spitballing about the hat.
Oh, where did I get this fucking hat?
That ridiculous thing on your head.
Wow. Oh, this?
Yeah.
This is my thinking hat. Wow, okay.
Literally.
That's just actually... Okay, it helps me think. I can't do it normally.
You're gonna need a lot more of those.
Yeah, I know. I've been building up a pretty significant tolerance to this one. Go what you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack. I'm gonna do it.
When I crash, I'm the armored titan.
The coast is clear. We can take him back to Marley.
Yep, whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy most of the day.
Here's the thing, Beck. So I'm the armored titan. Luca's the colossal titan.
Are we doing this right here, right now?
I don't know what either of those terms mean, so I'm just gonna nod politely until you start making sense.
Fucking
Well, you see,
grand
you gotta-
operatic music starts playing.
You gotta wake
Lightning
up on
strikes,
the
but
island.
they somehow mutually only grow like 2 more feet. The skinlessness is still a thing, though.
The game is afoot.
No, it's a game, you fucker.
Luca and Beck rolled their eyes as Rolo strutted across the room.
Yeah.
If I were a grand, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it. In the fire! Ah!
Rolo flung open the cabinet with confidence. He coughed
Luca, where is your
as a
first
pillow
aid
of dust
kit?
hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for.
What degree burn do you think this is? I don't know. Or maybe that's what she wants you to think.
5th.
Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. Or funch for short.
That's
First
true.
hunches are for suckers. Or funches are for fuckers for stress.
Is he gonna go on the fire?
Eureka!
Rolo's getting into the Sherlock role with a massive line of cocaine.
Yep. Also canonical.
She lit a fire in order to burn the evidence.
This isn't
Lucky.
heavy rain.
Lucky for me, I'm immune to flame.
She keeps that fire going every day, Rolo.
It's kind of how we warm the house.
Actually, maybe there is a secret there. If you put the fire out, maybe the thing will fucking turn around and there's like a thing in there.
What is warmth? Brad, it may already be too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash.
Yeah, well, it happens.
You know, from Pokemon, they retired him.
Okay. They did retire him.
Did it? Like forever? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, his story's over. He actually got a finale.
Finally
Fucking crazy.
age. gonna show up as a cameo in the new Pokemon anime, and he's gonna be like 14 years old.
Good lord.
14.
The gray hair isn't already be coming in.
Now that'll be when he hits 16. Because remember, 15 is peak shonen age.
Right, it's true. As soon as 16 rolls around, it's like, oh boy, your back starts to act up.
No, that's when 25 starts.
Can we just think for a moment?
No.
Lucas, is there anywhere Gran doesn't want you to go?
Reason.
Yeah. The closet upstairs.
So maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first?
I agree.
No dice, it's locked.
Damn it. Well, well, well. Look who stands to reason now.
Here's the thing, doesn't Beck know how to pick locks? She's like from the streets, right? She's urban.
What? Just cause she's a Khajiit, you think that she's into stealing? Racist.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Ignore the fact that they literally get. Ignore the fact that they literally get bonus points to their thievery skills in every Elder Scrolls game.
They have no idea where the key is. Look, okay, I'm just racist.
I really don't like games with racial bonuses. They're unfortunate.
Okay, I'd say most of the time, sure, but like, to a certain degree, like, I think it can be expected that, like, Argonians can breathe underwater, you know?
Yeah.
Like that one could make some sense, because that's not like a cultural trait skill, that's a literal biology trait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine. I'm fine with that. But again, it's stuff like the thieving thing.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
Or like, I don't know, like one class having an inherently higher charisma or something, I don't know.
Imperials, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's Imperials. So just regular, like, Joe Schmo Romans. Just have high charisma, which is traditionally not actually how the Roman Empire worked. It wasn't charisma that got them all that land, it was murder.
Olives.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, that too, yeah. There was some trade. It was mostly murder.
Yeah.
At least up north. I mean, I guess expansion to the east and west was a little more complicated than that. We have no idea where the key is. Ain't no key.
Okay. One second. You two just talk about Morrowind and or Oblivion. Elder Scrolls in general. I'll need to be right back. I get a thing real quick.
But do we have, like, a command to talk about Elder Scrolls? Okay.
Yes.
It's been a while. I haven't played an Elder Scrolls game in a few years, but, you know what? I'm a big fan of when I was watching you, Alex, try to, like, figure out why that summoned scamp had the name still.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That was funny.
I used the fucking command console to rename my scamp. I don't remember what I named it. This is in Oblivion. I don't know if you already mentioned that. But when I re-summoned the scamp, it had the same name.
Yeah.
Like it was the same scamp over and over again. And that name persisted until I exited and started the game back up. It was weird.
Or I thought, was it... yeah, no, it was because it crashed and then you started up again and then, yeah, it had the different...
Right.
Yeah. Which is yeah, that's strange. And we were trying to figure out why, right? Because that would mean it does summon the same instance, right?
Yeah.
Over and over. But it could just be for an area, like when it has to go through a loading screen or something, maybe it would change.
No, I tried going between areas. It was the same scamp forever.
So it is just when the game boots up that it would change that? Or maybe it would forget that?
Yeah. The conjuration minions are probably just like it probably just reuses them when one dies. It's just like, all right, we'll just keep this memory, and then if you summon the same one, it just summons the same one.
But then because clearly there's a point where that memory stops, because again, when we reloaded the game, it didn't have that. So.
Well, yeah. Yeah, the active memory would only live for as long as the program does.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway. There we go.
Discord added a soundboard. I don't know if any of the people on
Yeah.
do this.
I'm just fucking around with noises now. It's like Right. How do we entertain on our own for a while? There.
Agape. So what's funny is, like emoji, the soundboards are on like a per server basis, and I'm in quite a few servers now, most of which are for work reasons. But several of them are just kind of like public Discord servers, and this one is the only one that has any sounds in the soundboard. No one else in any of the servers that I'm in has added anything.
It's probably because of how stealthily they even put the shit in. Like, it took me a while to even get access to this soundboard because I had to remember to update.
Yeah. Yeah, I just restart my PC, or I turn my PC off at night, so most of the time I just get updates automatically.
How dare you? I'm always afraid. For both of my computers now, not as much this one, but like, it's still sort of that way where it's like, every time I turn it off, I'm just like afraid. It's like, this last time, I'm not gonna be able to turn it back on after this. So I'm just like, I want to keep it as persistently going as I can.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Especially with mine, like with the weird position it's in where it has like a dead battery, I guess. But it needs to go to some kind of specialist to open this fucker up to change the battery. So I have to have it plugged in all the time. So it's not really a laptop anymore.
I mean, you can probably put it on your lap still.
Yeah, I mean, I never even could. This one was always like loosely a laptop. It's very huge.
Oh, yeah.
But
Okay.
But yeah, I always love looking at the battery and it says 0% available plugged in all the time.
I do love that feature of Elder Scrolls, the thing you're still talking about.
Yeah, definitely. I like the part where the guy is like, prisoner, I have a good feeling about you. I'm gonna let you go. Oh god, I'm dying! Find my son! Best part.
Find Sean B. Oh my god, why?
If it's really important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else?
She has her berry bushes. The bushes, the berries. The berry of the bush.
Yeah.
They're called the gem of the West.
Who has ever thought? Am I right? I haven't.
You know what? Yeah, correct.
I'm going to take this important thing and huck it in a bush.
Yes. I mean, Jesse's literally hidden bodies that way, so.
True. Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary?
Well, she is always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen.
I mean, that's just normal.
It doesn't matter anyway. I can't reach the latch.
A look of realization crept onto Luca's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
Oh, hell yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, dear.
Oh, shit. We could... It did do this once and then, like, got through it, so... Yeah, okay, there we go.
Right, loading. Unity.
Alright. Let's try to not, fucking get trapped in the hell dimension again. This is your time to shine.
So I guess Rolo's the tallest one here.
Ah, yes! You've called upon my expert detective skills.
Next, I'm calling upon your expert shutting the fuck up skills.
I am not an expert in that field.
Yeah, I know. Just tried to make you feel better.
I shall
Before he could
proceed
finish,
with...
Lucas scrambled up Rolo's back.
There we go.
Oh, fuck! Oh. Hey, this is my idea of detective work.
Every squad needs a good lockpick. And every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on.
This is beneath my standing.
Nah, it's beneath my... Still complaining. Stop complaining and hold still. Get it?
Got it. Oh my god.
Look at it,
We
bitch.
crowded around the hutch to peer in.
Bitch. I've never heard the word hutch uttered outside the context of
A
rabbits.
perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them. Their eyes searched for anything amiss. But the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Just like me. Oh
Well,
god.
that was anticlimactic.
Oh god, I'm on the left. Oh, I don't like this. Oh.
Yeah. Don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh hey, just yank on this random teacup and
As Beth pulled on one of the teacups, it slanted forward with a hollow click.
Yeah.
The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
Beautiful.
seems like your Gran has been doing some remodeling.
Dude, only 2 types of people have secret lairs.
Jeb Bush and everyone else.
Jeb Bush and Resident Evil antagonists and superheroes.
Okay, you said Jeb Bush already.
Hey.
Jeb Bush is an evil mastermind superhero?
No, he's the Resident Evil antagonist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I really liked in RE8 when you had to walk around that castle trying to avoid Jeb Bush as he menacingly walked towards you.
I mean, that's just day-to-day life.
He really pulled off that dress.
He really did.
Yeah. I didn't know he was 8 feet tall.
Yeah, I know, right?
So which one do we think she is?
We're about to find out.
I'm about to summon.
Okay, so more of an unhinged conspiracist vibe.
Say nothing about hinge about it. Your whole town's been moved, bitch.
Oh, wow. Jeb Bush is more a spin-off Resident Evil villain like one of the CGI movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Vendetta. There, he's him. Fucking, what's his name? Glenn Arias. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Or more specifically. Yeah, this cannot be good.
Yeah, which one was Vendetta again?
The bad one.
You're gonna need to be a bit more specific.
The one where it's like, where Rebecca was there for like, no reason, and it was Chris and Leon having to fight this guy who was just like a, kind of a cheap Wesker knockoff. And he wanted to, like...
Wesker knockoff.
Yeah, but, like, this guy legit was, like, the one guy to be like, hey, so hang on, what if I made, like, zombies, but, hear me out here, they were actually controllable. And everyone lost their minds and shat their pants at the same time. We need to look around before jumping to conclusions.
No. What do we have here? Gun?
Well, looks, they got exclamation points on them. I would wager that these are not good barrels.
Remnant from the ashes, PvP. Barrels marked caution explosive.
In jam jars.
That's enough jam to feed the whole town.
Come on, Slam. What kind of incendiary jam is your Gran making?
Incendiary.
Napalm.
She wouldn't have had me walk around town delivering bombs. Yeah, so you think. Right?
Only one way to find out.
Rollo casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam.
You are a fool.
Huckleberries,
He smacked his lips.
a hint of brown sugar,
Okay.
and
You know the taste of it.
What?
Rollo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper.
Aha!
Rollo offered the slimy note to Luca and licked his fingers clean.
It's addressed to Mrs. Fratelli.
A grand jam, gram jam, your grand,
A grand jam gram.
grand, a gram,
Rollock's having a stroke.
a gram,
He
jam.
says, last night I used the disguise Eris provided to scout the location.
Jan.
The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go.
A grand, what? Oh man, are they doing a heist?
Whatever it is, it can't be good.
Why not?
It's more of a bombshell than a bomb, am I right?
No, you didn't know that.
A Payday the Heist.
I love Payday the Heist.
You know,
Here.
there's something that's been, like, nagging at me since I started playing this, and I think I finally realized partially what it is in terms of, like, character design, you know? Like, just something about Beck always seemed, like, kind of off to me compared to the other characters.
Wow.
And I feel like I'm getting, like a pin in it now. I feel like Beck is, like, a quarter of the way into her transformation into a marketable plushie.
Ah.
Like, look at her.
God. Oh my God.
You are correct.
Like, she's, like, oddly squeezable compared to the other two.
Alex, why did you walk?
He really has a
away?
lot of dog problems.
He does.
But I'm the bad joke guy. Look, he comes to my door and then just starts scraping at my door every 5 seconds until I let him in.
Well, discipline him.
No!
Why not?
Japanese chin. That literally doesn't work. They're really stupid.
I don't know. I think discipline is possible for everything, but I couldn't think.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No,
They don't.
but honestly, I would say draw the line at, like, insects. But even then, some bugs would be trained in a very rudimentary way. Oh, hell yeah, box! Oh, he's
Hell
good at
yeah.
that. Holy shit! Oh yeah, you keep going. Keep going.
Is to go
Keep going.
even further.
There we go.
Why are you? What did you just face in the wrong? What the fuck? Oh.
Luca jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter. For a long
Walter.
moment, he just stared at it.
What do you got there?
It's my dad. Your dad's a file. Looks like some of his old medical files.
Thought bubble coming out of the book looks like a book TF.
What about books now?
Thought bubble coming out of the book looks like a book TF.
Like with Scout?
God, every time.
Not
Every time. Every time now.
Not every time.
TF means only two things. Team Fortress and Transfem. That's it.
Wow. Alex, Vince, I'm not to ask you to leave this chat. How dare you?
Like with estrogen?
Yeah.
Your dad was a doctor?
Luca nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Your dad was real?
Well, you gonna read it? I can't. I don't know how to read.
Hey. also don't know how to read.
Yeah, that's one of the letters. I don't remember what comes after that one. Here, let me help.
Rolo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages. He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
Take a rest quick.
Like, I don't know how to read or write. I can only doodle strange shapes. And then he proceeds to write perfect Japanese. Whose memories are these?
This one means municipality.
My favorite Japanese term.
How about you actually read some of it?
No. One sec.
He's collating.
Dense documents such as this are a lot like a cheeseburger, in that I already ate the documents. They just look at him. He just has shreds of paper in his hands, and fucking papers are in his mouth.
That's good, but I think I'm more distracted by what he's actually saying about this.
It's best to skip straight to the middle.
What does that? What does he just take the fucking the fucking meat out of a burger and eat that?
That's where all the meaty bits live.
And just
Wow.
order ground beef.
I had no idea we were in the presence of a preeminent scholar in dense documents. And cheeseburgers. By all means, proceed.
He stopped at a page and mimed, holding up a monocle.
Ah, here we are. Follow-up examination of Terrence Wilby.
Well, but
Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise.
oh no.
Body temperature continues to drop. Heart rate 0. He might be dead. He now describes soreness of muscles and joints. This
Interesting.
is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Wilby just a few days past. Still waiting on lab results from Yosef.
Rolo looked up with heightened surprise.
Whoa, like Joseph Joestar? See, creepy.
God damn it. Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph?
Why, you haven't read JoJo's?
Oh no.
That's Mr. Nuncreed's name.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Rolo's finger traced across the page.
there's more scribbled in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Wilby claims the tap water at his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental? Lab results only raise more questions.
It's like he came back to this report later and made those notes.
It might be related to something else.
Rolo scanned through several more pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. This disease, or whatever it is, progresses so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind. Exacerbated by the loss. Enough is enough. I need to take matters into my own hands.
Luca, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does it
What
say?
does it say, Nick?
Rolo rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
Why were you like 2 seconds? Whatever. That's where it ends.
What? There has to be more.
Luca frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Walter.
Luca, I think that was the only one. It's alphabetical, see?
What does he mean enough is enough? How did he take matters into his own hands? This is bullshit!
Luca slammed the drawer shut.
Well, this probably refers to what we saw in the dream.
Whoa!
spider web of string connected photos of people from the town.
Boy, the whip.
Luca just got this stream demonetized.
He
Oh,
did.
no.
He said the B word. Horrible.
Vincent, you said the Borble word now.
Well, yeah, because I'm racist.
Oh my god.
Among Us?
Interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Well, she sure keeps herself busy.
Wait, what did Luca do?
Be racist.
Is your Gran a serial killer?
Yes.
Because I'm starting to get a vibe.
Don't be ridiculous.
Sure, she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town. Out of the kindness of her heart.
Yeah, maybe.
She put little symbols by some of them.
Yeah, Mr. Nuncreed has a check mark.
That lucky bitch!
The clipboards are all inside a big circle.
My moms are both on here. Both with question marks.
Jess Valentine has a question mark.
Among Us?
Eris has a question mark that's been crossed out.
Mr. Kerr has a bullseye.
The killer has chosen her next victim.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
I know!
We don't know what any of this means.
Well, whatever it means, it's probably not good?
Well, you know,
They crowded around a worn
Still
down
not really a
old
deal
map
breaker,
of Beacon
honestly.
Pines.
oh, this looks like a treasure map.
Frazier. Not every old map is a treasure map, Roto.
You shut up, Luca! It's a treasure! Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map.
Oh god, it's the pedophile mustache principle.
I can't fault that logic.
True.
Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance to town. And if we follow it,
Rollo carefully traced the path with his finger.
it leads right to
He jabbed down at the end point.
Town Square.
It's the fountain in the middle of town.
What a weird place to hide treasure.
Well, that doesn't look like treasure to me.
Why do both of you hate my dreams?
The end of the path has of the map has the same symbol as those explosives over there.
Oh, it's not hiding treasure. A real bummer.
Roto, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past month?
The festival. Gulp.
Did you just say gulp?
It's weird, okay.
This feels like a gulp kind of situation. Come on, shut the fuck
Not
up.
wrong.
Everyone will be gathered near the center of town.
She's gonna blow up the festival.
Oh no.
Not if we stop
Not
her.
if we step her. Shit, they got the wrong idea. It's probably referring to the actual town.
Yeah.
Gasp. The food is gone.
What was that?
Luca looked up from the map.
What was that?
No, I heard it too. That was the front door.
The floor.
Which means someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs. Which means we're downstairs.
Shh. Quiet, or we'll never find the caveman. Hit the lights.
Beck
Okay.
flicked off the light, and they became statues in the dark. Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps. The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall. Then suddenly, it stopped. Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other. A muffled male voice broke the silence.
Hello?
A final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Wait, is this the one that was like the guy at the fruit stand or whatever?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, hang on, I think I was him. Anyone down there?
The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Thump,
Yoo-hoo! I'm not here to hurt anyone.
thump,
I'm just here to help. Just.
At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
Huh. Guess it's nothing.
Rollo shifted suddenly. Luca gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
Oh no, don't.
It was too late. Rollo was already inching toward the stairway. He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Flaming chicken coop!
His weight, Rollo tackled the man to the ground.
Oh no.
Mystery creepy man?
Anyone there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, I didn't know if I had it in me.
Swear to God, if you broke his neck on the stairs.
But there was only one way to find out.
Holy crap, Rolo, that was awesome. Wait, did you just kill that person?
Yeah, maybe.
Yep.
Figure on the ground. Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief.
Oh, thank God. You did kill him.
Yeah. You sure clobbered him good, Rolo. He's knocked out cold.
As Beck flicked back on the light, Luca and Rollo both gasped in stereo.
Crazy. Mr. Tolliver!
Oh.
Chapter 7.
Oh.
The Interrogation of Hiram Tolliver. Still unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in a shoddy old chair. His hands were bound with rope, his feet tied with some loose string. The kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan.
Oh, Jesus.
One thing was
We're gonna go
certain.
fucking Geneva
They couldn't
Convention
just
on him?
let Mr. Tolliver go. They needed to know what he was doing in Luca's house. After some deliberation, it was decided.
So he would slit his throat.
They'd run the classic good
no.
cop, blank cop interrogation.
What?
Alright, what are our
Please.
choices?
I
Chill
need
cop, hard cop. Which one we doing, folks?
Neither of these are the right option.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, shit.
I see one for hard cop. Got any others for hard cop? Anyone for chill cop?
I'm gonna vote for hard cop.
I'm also gonna vote for hard. What was it? What was it? It's like, oh, when I'm with you, I'm 3 times as hard, or whatever. You know.
Anyways, they'd run a class.
Yeah, when you hard.
Classic good
Yeah.
cop, hard cop interrogations.
They'd run the
Hard
classic
cop.
good cop, hard cop interrogation.
I'm a hard cop right now.
A steely gaze. I've got this. Read about it 100 times. Rollo swaggered past the chair which propped up the slumping Hiram Tolliver. Without even looking at his captive, he began with a long, blustery drawl.
Well. Mr. Tolliver.
Mr. Tolliver remained motionless. Rollo spun around to face him. He'd clearly expected to rouse Mr. Tolliver with his booming voice.
Mr. Tolliver?
Beck and Luca gave each other an unsure glance.
Mr. Tolliver?
Rollo slammed his fist on the table.
I said... He asked for no pickle!
Damn it.
Mr. Tolliver.
He grabbed the table lamp and beamed it onto the unconscious face. Mr. Tolliver groaned and slowly lifted his head. He recoiled with a muddled, weary squint.
Loading. Loading.
I
It
love
is-
Lotus.
He's just stuck like that.
Yep.
I love him. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. What in the world?
The chair wobbled as
What
he
in the
attempted to straighten
goddamn-
up.
Who's there?
Mr. Tolliver could only make out rough shapes through the glaring light. With a gruff tone, Rollo hoped to both conceal his voice and intimidate.
I'll be asking the questions here, bitch!
Now, hold on, let's just calm down.
No! Oh, I am calm! Calm as a carrot in dirt! In that... I'm calm! Carrots are calm, right? Come on, back me up, guys. As for you... Looks like you're sweating.
Went into the oldies.
Doubtful expression
Like
on
a
Beck and Luca's faces transformed into
Potato
awe.
in dirt. I am fucking floundering here. Come on, Luca, we can do this my way or the way like a corn. Oh, well, let's just say I've never needed another way.
Rollo, hitting his stride, was now channeling every detective trope his memory could recall. He
All
slammed
one
the
of
table
them.
again.
Now dance!
What? I didn't do it even.
Mr. Tolliver's voice became desperate. He was nearly in tears.
You tied me down. What on earth could I dance?
Dance with your mouth, punk! Oh God!
That's
Don't say
sexual,
that.
yeah.
Don't say that. Do not say that. Spill
Yeah,
the
never,
beans.
ever say that.
Never.
Hell, even in a sexual situation, don't say that.
What are you doing poking around this house?
I'm here to help Juniper
From Xenoblade Chronicles 3?
to make sure everything's ready.
Potatoes? Oh, so you're in cahoots with Gran?
Gran?
Mr. Tolliver was in a daze, now more confused than ever.
Gonna help her blow up the festival, eh?
Blow up the festival? Good Lord!
He shook his head, feeling more and more dizzy.
No, you've got it all wrong.
Where is she now?
She's headed to the source.
Source? What's the source?
It's where
His voice faded to a whisper.
the town began. Where it all began.
What is Operation Sparkplug?
With that, Mr. Tolliver passed out cold. Rollo swung around with a repentant grimace.
Well, okay.
Damn, Rollo. Think you a little too hard on him?
There was no good cop in there ever. What did you say about the source? The Highlander movie, the really bad one?
That's my favorite one.
Is where the town began?
We need more information.
Yeah, but we better not push Mr. Tolliver any farther. Is there anyone else who might know more?
What about the History Museum?
Where, of course, they would know everything.
It just got
It's
set up for the
one
festival.
video. No, that tent was put up by the Valentines. Everything they do is just a bunch of fluff to glorify themselves.
Is there anything more reliable?
The library, where we can learn. If there's any information about this source thing, Tado can help us find it. He's like a penguin. Go get some answers.
Wow, are you just gonna bring up the library like that? Wow. There are 3 of us now.
Oh. So we're on this branch.
Hell yeah.
The Beginner's Guide, the hostile interrogation. Interrogation.
It's a dang nice library.
I really hate the penguin's hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I'm not a big fan of any of their hands, but the really human hands on all these people is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Oh, and never watch Beastars then.
I've seen all of Beastars.
I was talking to Vincent.
Yeah, that's his cover anytime he says something off.
Was I the penguin? I don't remember who the penguin was. Okay.
I mean, you were into him. You were like, oh, he's cute.
He's cute. He's very cute. Thanks. We worked hard on it. Aren't you a little too adorable to be a librarian?
Oh,
How would that
smooth.
stop you from? Oh, hell yeah. How would that stop
smooth.
someone from being a librarian?
Oh,
Shadow hung out here so much, eventually they gave him a set of keys.
I just keep an eye on this place for Mrs. Novak sometimes. They got you working for free.
Like child labor.
It's quiet and I get access to all the books I can read. What more could a person want?
Not with these hands.
Fair enough. What can I do for you all?
We need a favor.
I already told you and Rolo. I can't put you any higher on the wait list for the next Hank Atomic. And if you're here with candy, I'll have you know I can't be bought. Call it a personal code of conscience.
Wow. Actually, we're looking to do some research. You know, to search.
Now
for
you're
these, to
speaking my
research.
language. What you looking for?
That's the thing. We sort of don't know. Don't know.
What do you got on the history of the town?
Well, there's the county record archives.
What's in those?
Births, deaths, newspaper clippings, stuff like that. Pretty
Births,
boring
deaths.
reading. They could do go all the way back to when the town was founded.
Great. We'll start there. I love reading about deaths.
Chapter 8.
What? Shortest chapter.
6 feet under, 3 towns over. The kids spent the rest of the afternoon combing through dusty piles of old county records, desperately searching for anything that could help them make sense of Mr. Tolliver's cryptic utterance. Luca tried to shake the thought of Gran's basement, but his focus wavered.
What a fucking
Explosives,
phrase.
messages hidden in jam, dossiers on various town figures, and a corkboard threaded with photos.
Aaron tried to shake the thought of Grish's basement.
He still
God
couldn't
damn
get
it.
to believe the worst.
Eh.
But the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult. As the sun began
I
to
love
set,
old
the
maps.
kids were no closer to the truth.
If I read any more records, my eyeballs are gonna pop, and I'm gonna shit my pants.
We have to keep...
We have to keep digging. Stop stepping on my lines, Jesse.
If I dig another word, you're gonna need to get me new pants yourself. I'm gonna end up in one of those asinine death records.
I'll put you there myself.
Rollo Cotter lived a full and wonderful life.
Your last name's Cotter?
Yes,
You have a last name.
not too dissimilar to his full and unwonderful pants. Kelly read so much boring crud that his brain oozed out of his ears.
Rollo shut
And
his book with an
obvious
assertive
joke about
nod.
other things oozing out into clothes.
If you've got a better idea, spit it out.
We kill God.
This isn't an
Sound
anime.
like my- why are our eyes so fucking huge then? Checkmate, lib theists. Boom.
He just like steps off the fucking side, down on the stairs, just over the ledge, and then just like breaks a leg, and he's just like, oh!
Ah!
Like falls on Decado, killing him instantly.
No!
You sound like my sister.
Keep pushing your luck, pal. It won't be a boring a boring county record that kills you. I'll put you in the obituaries myself.
No, you're talking.
So who's gonna voice in the Werecat game? Oh god. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we could do that. That's true.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, inevitably when it's actually written, I probably will stream it once at least. That'll be fun.
Hell yeah.
And
then
very self-indulgent.
and then we just record that, and then you add the voice patch.
I would probably want a slightly more official, professional dubbing to be handled.
What, you don't want all characters, all secondary characters, to just sound like fucking Morty from Rick and Morty?
No, that's partially because I limit the amount of secondary characters to avoid that specifically. No,
Oh, geez, Zach. How about this?
damn it. God damn. No.
he really has gotten addicted to that voice lately.
He has.
Oh.
I blame Tavros.
Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot. I had a video. I had a video for
County record.
there it is.
Oh, a video. What is this?
And the PNG model just fits the voice. Oh yeah, Alex's model fits the freaking Morty voice. I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it fits any wackadoo voice he does. Because
Among Us.
he is insane.
He is insane.
This video is reinvigorating my life.
Yeah, I thought so. Thought it might.
Here, the Twitch gets the video. That you
Also,
County record.
okay. Also, yeah, that makes sense. Sticker that makes anything into post TF. That you sent Sinclair about what Choco Pony said. Anyways, yeah.
Yes.
Also perfect that we got Alex to voice Rolo because this is a perfect Alex line.
What? You're a county record? I already said this.
I know.
You're a county record.
I'm just commenting on the fact that that's a thing you say, where we make a comment on it, and then you're just like, "You're the thing we said."
No, you.
That
Part
too.
of that.
Really, that's the best you got. I'm done with you. You'll be a footnote in history. Just like...
Beck slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
J. Hartfoot here.
I'd love to see you try.
Hey. We're all a little tired here. Let's just take a minute and...
Something tickled the back of Luca's mind.
Wait, what was that name back? What was that?
In the orbit? Obit? J. Hartfoot. From Brookville Tribune 8 years ago.
That can't be right.
Whoa, what is it? Whoa.
J. Hartford. That's my grand's name. Juniper Hartford.
Maybe there were 2 J. Hartfords?
Mrs. Hartford is survived by her young daughter, E. Hartford. My mom's name is Eleanor.
Okay,
That
this
confirms,
is
I
getting
guess.
creepy.
Yeah.
If your gran is 6 feet under, 3 towns over, then whose juicy ass has been creeping around?
That's it, I'm pushing you off the fucking railing.
Oh, I just got that!
And breaks his other leg.
Ah!
Kato was able to resurrect, he kills him again. Then who am I living with? Is it the caveman?
Hung in the air.
It's actually hanged.
No.
Alright, gang, I gotta close up for the night.
Beck rubbed
Stop
her
killing me,
eyes.
please.
How are you still alive? Well, you've only been killing my body. My phylactery is perfectly fine. Anyways, like I said, you need to get out.
The door behind him opens and you see like a slimy, unfinished bird fetus crawling out.
Nope. Back in there. Like I said,
You're
gotta...
not done yet.
Not done.
Just like pushing it with like a broom.
Nyeh. It's almost 10.
Oh crap! Pat is gonna kill me.
If I stream Pokemon, keep a kazoo gag on Alex so he doesn't call Lopunny Gardevoir Pokemon.
Wait, in what context?
You know what context you'd say that in.
No, see, it wouldn't happen because here's the thing, and I know this might be hard for y'all to believe. Alex actually isn't into the, like, haha, Gardevoir, Lopunny, sexy meme.
Vincent, I've known Alex and I still don't believe that.
Yeah, you cut out there, but I assume
Yeah.
you said what I thought you said. It's just grandma's.
We gotta go. Okay, bye, Grimsby.
Yeah, my parents will be worried sick.
Okay, let's meet up as early as we can at the festival tomorrow before it explodes or whatever.
That's a
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
line.
What are you gonna do with the unconscious man in your basement?
Shit'll sort itself out. I think it's simple.
Luca's heart was pounding as he approached the house.
Yeah.
If he was lucky,
Gotta work in his
Gran,
cardio.
or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet. And of course, there was Mr. Tolliver tied up and unconscious in the basement. Dealing with him would be the first order of business. Luca shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering.
How to take care of Tolliver.
Oh,
Perfectly still, tempering his breath.
The scarecrow.
And listened closely. She was asleep. His only hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Tolliver before dozing off.
Oh, we're gonna risk this again? Opening up the secret passage? While she's right the fuck there.
yeah. funny.
We're very funny.
Alright, Mr. Tolliver, you gotta get the fuck out, Tiptoe.
But just relying on up.
He is, long gone. Oh, no.
Mr. Tolliver was nowhere to be seen.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Maybe he woke up, escaped his findings, and left without a trace.
Or maybe
Yeah,
Gran
yeah.
knew everything.
Perhaps. What do I do?
Luca's hungry stomach groaned. Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating.
I would love for Gran to just, like, confront him and be like, oh, so you're already tying up political dissidents in the basement, are you? You're just like your father at his age. I can figure this out, I just need a little brain food.
Luca rushed over to the pile of jam jars, unscrewed one, and shoveled a handful into his mouth.
That... Oh. Not what I would call a good idea. I'm afraid your jam delivery will be delayed.
He flipped the lid to read the label.
Mr. Nuncreed. Oh. Shit. Okay, now I can think. So if Gran knows we tied up Mr. Tolliver, I'm screwed. If she doesn't know, then I need to play it cool. But then the option is to go to bed and act as if nothing is wrong. Gran will think Mr. Tolliver finished what he was sent to do and left when he was done.
Probably should not rate that jam.
Yeah. Not that it matters. Also, I guess we're just not going to close the passageway. Gran? Okay. Stick to the plan. Go to bed and play cool. Super fucking
As
cool.
Luca
That's
climbed the
nice.
final stair, the emotion of the day dragged heavily on him.
Yeah, that what it was?
With each consecutive step, his legs weakened.
Yeah.
His stride began to falter. He
Yep.
tried to grab for the railing to steady himself.
No,
Something was wrong.
do it. Come on, legs. Just a few more steps. Little steppies, come on. Yeah.
Groaned and
Big rip.
tried to move. His limbs
arm.
might as well have been bolted to the ground. Through numb lips, he mumbled just before falling asleep.
Sure. Well,
Sweet boy. What did you get yourself into? Rest now, and let me handle everything.
you know, in silhouette with her, she just kind of... What about her stomach? Good lord. In silhouette, she just kind of looks like a labyrinth monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A speech to end all speeches. Luca awoke to find himself face down in bed. He moaned
Yeah,
into
why
his
face
pillow.
down?
Why would Gran drug him? Or rather,
Well, I mean,
why was she trying to drug Mr. Nuncreed?
because he's a sex pest.
Shaking the questions from his woozy head, Luca snapped back to the matter at hand.
Back to reality. Oh, there goes shit. The festival. Come on. Oh, okay.
Where have you been?
Graham puts something in the gym.
Yeah, we know. Secret message for conspirators.
Yeah, no, not this one. The one intended for Mr. Duncreed. You put me to sleep.
Whoa, ho, 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 sly devil. Oh,
Sly.
sly.
Like the Cooper.
There we go.
I think she's trying to remove him from the equation we call life. He might be in danger. Yeah, well, let him be that way. Have you found anything?
We looked around, but we haven't seen anything odd.
Gran is nowhere to be found. Mr. Duncreed is just loafing around waiting for the speech.
What speech?
Mayor Gus just got up on the podium.
Come on, Gus.
Everyone's gathering at the stage.
Let's get moving.
Let's get rolling.
Augustus Valentine nervously wiped his brow.
This thing, hello, Beacon Pines. Hello. I'm Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and, your mayor. I suppose you already know that. Oh, yes. Before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be where it is today without my father, Sharper Valentine. So I thought we could begin with a round of applause befitting such a great man. Real enthusiastic there. Who voiced the old fuck?
I don't
Was it
know who
Alex?
voiced this guy.
It's probably Alex.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
looking at him,
Alex.
It's an Alex character.
Even that's more than the old cotton
Gus
deserves.
cleared his throat and awkwardly loosened his tie.
Come on, Gus.
Right. Where was I?
William Kerr bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a big tent revival.
Naturally.
Gus Valentine, everyone!
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him off the stage.
Let's hear it for our mayor! Good. What a great turnout! Aw, shucks! I didn't prepare anything! But I suppose I could say a few words. Would be a shame to waste such a beautiful podium.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards out from his vest.
Of the speech I didn't prepare. Community, conviction, commitment. These are the things we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. For us, these are pillars of the bridge to build a better tomorrow. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's inexorable, unavoidable, and undeniable. And I am dadgum thankful for it. Change is the reason we're all together today. It's hard for me to believe that it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. A simple business trip which brought me to a small town which would change my life forever. You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
From the second I set foot in Beacon Pine, something about this place has held me captive. Please, save me. You see, change represents opportunity.
Represents opportunity.
It represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, still held on to the things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Community, conviction, commitment, change.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip. The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you all than community. And Perennial Harvest is a community first and foremost.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
The only way you made it through the foul harvest was an unshakable conviction. A conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. Perennial Harvest was founded on the conviction that we are that horizon. This festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
Now, walk hand in hand into a future we will shape together. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice.
I mean, not really.
Shut the fuck up. I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish. What the fuck was that?
Yeah,
Something.
can accomplish a lot. What was that?
The crowd began to look around nervously.
Don't worry, a little thunder isn't going to ruin this day. Everyone remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Where was I? Through all my travels, I have learned one true thing. One always reaps what they sow. We have all planted a lot of good in this town. And so it is with a happy heart that I can proclaim
He raised his hands up to the heavens.
our harvest waits.
Yeah, there it is.
Well,
At that moment, a merciless wall of impossibly cold
There
air
you go,
ripped
that'd
through
do
the
it.
crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched. For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end. On a stage,
Yeah.
with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time. The end.
There's that ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything! Maybe we should just quit? Maybe
Yeah.
you should just close the book, walk away, and never
Yeah.
think of me again.
No,
Yeah, whoever you are.
I don't mean that. We got a little closer this time. We just need to try again. Please.
Okay.
Oh, Sly is an option for that too.
Yeah.
Why?
Sly Cup. Well, given that we got Sly,
From this,
Later.
yeah, I'm going to say
I would imagine that
chill.
probably is the right answer, so we should maybe try chill.
Yeah.
yeah.
They'd run the classic good cop, ass cop.
They'd run the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
Yeah, instantly apocalyptic. But this did give me some information. What I think has happened is that, for whatever reason, Gran throws a bunch of bombs in the hole, thinking it'll fix the problem. But we know from Iggy. Yeah.
We already know that the fireworks were just enough energy to close it without it going overboard. So clearly she's putting in too much.
Which is killing everyone.
Yeah.
Luca walked calmly to the light switch, flicking it off and on a few times. Mr. Tolliver shook his head, gathering his wits.
Okay, just curious.
Golly, I sure got my bell rung.
He looked over to find Luca, who returned a calming grin.
Sorry, Mr. Tolliver. This was all a big mistake. Luca, what's going on here? And why do you have me strapped down?
Can't be more chill than that ending.
No one's fault, really. Rolo just got a little startled. Oh, no, Chef.
Rollo and Beck emerged from hiding to give a timid wave.
Well, all right. Mistakes happen. You kids gave old Hiram a good scare. Let's just get me out of these ropes and call it even.
Luca glanced over to Rollo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Mr. Tolliver, where are you in my grand's basement? I'm here to help, of course. Help with what? What's my gran up to? If you just cut me loose, I can show you. How do I know we can trust you?
Mr. Tolliver exhaled with disappointment.
Luca, have I ever done wrong by you? No. And since your gran moved to town, haven't I been nothing but welcoming? Yeah. So why would I turn my back on your family now? It's just... all this stuff seems pretty weird. A board with names of people from town. An archive of my dad's old disturbing patient notes.
Luca gestured to the corner.
Barrels of explosives. I could explain everything. You just need to untie me. You kids deserve an explanation.
Luca looked again to Rollo and Beck. This time they shrugged. Luca began to slowly loosen the bindings. Mr. Tolliver gently rubbed his wrists.
That's a good lad. It shall all make sense in time.
He edged imperceptibly toward the stairs as he spoke.
You see, this town has secrets, Luca. A very dark past indeed.
I hope Tolliver doesn't like children.
Before the kids had even noticed his movement, Mr. Tolliver was at the light switch.
These kids aren't very good at this.
A past that must be brought to.
He punctuated his final words by flicking the switch and rushing up the stairs.
Light!
Is that Rolo?
Yeah.
Yep.
Son of a
Beck darted to the wall and turned back on the lights.
bitch!
It was too late. Rollo confirmed what they all heard.
He just locked us down here!
Mr. Tolliver's muffled voice came from behind the door.
I wasn't lying, you know. This is for your own good. You kids just keep tight down there. And let the adults handle this.
They looked bewildered at each other.
Play it cool, huh?
Not now, Beck.
They heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end. Well,
Okay, that one just ends
we're going to
immediately.
find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement. Back to the drawing board.
Alright.
Okay, which just
Back
leaves
to drawing
Sly, which I assume is an actual route with some like events happening. So we'll
Eventos.
probably call it here tonight.
Call it. What do we call it?
Beacon Pines, part 3, or episode 3, whatever I named it on the VOD channel. Which, yeah, again, I have a VOD channel, so you can check all these out. If anyone
Yeah.
wants to Beacon Pies.
Bacon
The VOD
pies.
channel.
The VODs. The VODs!
Yeah.
But yeah. So we've learned some things, like how your grandma is almost definitely your mom, and how Mr. Nun Creed is evil.
Yeah. Although I wasn't specifically there for that, but yeah.
What?
What?
Oh, well, I was going to type what Vincent just typed, but like exactly backwards.
Snoop.
Except starting the message with a period, I guess, causes it to try to recognize it as a command. So when I hit enter, it was just like, I don't know what Pooms is as a command, so sorry. And then just didn't send anything.
Eh.
We put booms anyway. Just without the period.
No, I gotta. There you go.
Really?
Like, you got it. Unrecognized command.
I love all the little page art for these. They're fun.
Yeah, again, the art on that is like spectacular. Like whoever the artist was, like I'm guessing it's probably the same person. Like they did the concept art, and then like the character designs are like more fleshed out by like somebody else. But like, yeah, just the artist for these specifically, very fucking good. I love the style.
Yeah.
Like they're so goddamn expressive. The art for the little medallions is great too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like look at the squirrel girl actually being like a person there and not like a genetic freak. It's great.
Yeah.
And then yeah, Iggy looks fucking great in these two. This one and the last one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It does seem like the coloring for the main sprite art is just kind of weird. Not bad
Well,
necessarily, but like...
Look, I wouldn't say it's like the coloring. I mean, that's part of it, sure, but like...
Yeah.
I mean, overall, like, the proportions are slightly altered from this artwork.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just assuming that this art, whoever did this, was presumably, like, the, like, initial character designer.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know that for sure. Like, that just... It's how it feels to me. Like, I feel like this artwork, maybe not these specific pictures, but, like, this artwork might have come first, and then someone else adapted the talk sprites from it.
It's very likely, I'd say.
But yeah. So it was nice having everybody. Beacon Pines is continuing to be very good, very interesting.
Honestly,
Yeah.
surprisingly good.
Yeah, for a game going in completely blind. We knew nothing going into this.
Yeah, I also knew nothing like going into like Umaneko before, and that was a nightmare. But this has been great.
I'm sorry. 'Cause, see, the funny thing is, again, I at least had I had word from other people that like Umanenko was going to be good.
Look,
Yeah.
look. Let's not get bogged down in negativity. Just move on. The point is, this has been great.
Just,
I'm into
just,
it.
just turn 360 degrees and walk away.
Hell yeah. But yeah, it was good. I'm into it. Having a good time.
Yeah.
Having a good time hanging out with the chat wherever y'all are that isn't just Super Panda.
Having
Yeah.
a good time.
Because you may have left. You may still be there. You may be lurking. Or
Yeah.
people could be watching this in the future who were here, and I just want you to know. You're all pretty cool. Dies are a bit of a shithead, but the rest of you are all pretty cool.
Wow. Wow.
No, okay. No, Dies is fine. I mean, he's a scamp. They're a scamp. Let's be honest about Dies. They're a bit of a scamp.
It's like a scamp that I named using the command console that continues to have the same name, for some reason.
Yeah.
Wow. Can do a little
Little bit of
crime as a
little bit of
treat.
a little bit of a fella. A little bit of a little fella there.
Just so that he's gonna push something off the table like a cat. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, little scamps. I'm saying.
Yeah, but we love cats. They're great. You cannot stay mad at a cat.
I mean, I potentially could, but that's just because they can kill me. So.
Well, anything can kill you.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Not Mitch McConnell.
after the one time with all my airways closing up, that was kind of the day when I learned to fear them. So,
Yeah, I forgot you're allergic.
yeah.
Sucks. Anywho's, it's fun. Catch y'all later. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
What a terrible curse.
Everybody. Try not to trip and fall too often. I mean, if you do it like once, okay. If you do it 2 times in the same day, then maybe you should check your shoes. If you do it 3 times in the same day, well, you got shaky legs, and that's a problem.
If
Yes.
you do it 4 times, that's when the goblins arrive.
That's true. That is when the goblins